Hey mathematicians, this week we are going to be adding two-digit numbers. And we're going to go back to a few things that we did while we were in the classroom. So remember when adding multiple numbers together, we searched for friendly numbers that made a group of 10. And we were doing this a lot before we left, kind of before spring break. So for example, if I have 9 plus 4 plus 1 plus 3, I'm going to look for a friendly number. So I see 9 plus 1 first, which equals to 10. Then we added the 4 plus 3, which equals 7. So to get our final answer, we then added 10 plus 7 to equal 17. So again, we're looking for those friendly numbers. Think of your tens. Think of the chart we had in the classroom that had all of our multiples of 10. So again, this should look familiar because this is exactly what we were doing in the classroom. So with two digits. So we're going to add the set of numbers by looking for the friendly numbers first. So which two numbers would make a group of 10? Well, I see 31 and 19 because I know that 30 plus 10 equals 40 and 1 plus 9 equals 10. So 40 plus 10 equals 50. So now to add my other two numbers. So I have 22 plus 25. So I can use expanded form and add the tens and then the ones. So my tens, I have 20 plus 20 equals 40. And then in my ones, I have 2 plus 5, which would equal to 7. So 40 plus 7 equals 47. To find my answer, I would then add 50 plus 47, and that would get to my total of 97. So again, we're looking for friendly numbers. And then the other, we also used expanded form to help us add those two double-digit numbers together. So we're going to look at two different strategies this week in order to help us add our numbers together. So strategy number one is, move this, is to decompose them and then add by the place value. So let's look at 44 plus 52. So if I look at 44 and I decompose that, it's 40 plus 4. If I look at 52, it's 50 plus 2. So I'm going to first start with the tens. So I'm going to add 40 plus 50, which I know is 90. Then I'm going to look at the ones. So I'm going to add 4 plus 2 to equal to 6. So then I'm going to take 90 plus 6, which will get to 96. So again, you're going to decompose both numbers by writing them in expanded form. You're going to then add the tens and then the ones, and then you're going to add your two answers together to get your answer. So that is the first strategy. And let's try this one out to practice. So why don't you get a piece of paper and pencil and write this one out. So it's 46 plus 53. Think of what you're going to first do. So we're going to first start by putting each number in expanded form. So let's look at 46. So it will be 40 plus 6, and we have 50 plus 3. So my tens is 40 plus 50 equals 90. Remember, add your tens first. And then we're going to add our ones. 6 plus 3 equals 9. Then we're going to add 90 plus 9, which will get to 99, which is your final answer. So that's strategy number one. Keep your paper out because we're going to practice the second strategy. So strategy number two, you're only going to decompose your smaller number and then add that in parts. So you have 44 plus 52. So your first step is going to be to underline the greatest number in your equation. So I have 44 and I have 52. So 52 is my greater number. So that is the number that is going to go first. Then you're going to expand your smaller number. So my smaller number is 44. So I'm going to do expanded form. So I have 40 plus 4, and then I'm going to bring the 4 down. So I'm going to add 52 plus 40, which equals to 92. I'm going to then bring that 92 down and then add to my ones that I already had decomposed from here. So 92 plus 4 equals 96, and that will be your total. So let's practice this one and try out strategy number 2. So on your paper, write 67 plus 31. Okay, so think big. So we know that 67 is our greater number, so we are going to start with that. So 67 plus 31. So we're going to start with 67 and we're going to decompose the 31. So 31 is 30 plus 1. So now we have 67 plus 30, which equals to 97. Remember, add the 10s to 67 first. Then we're going to bring that 97 down, and then we're going to add our 1, or which is a 1 from the ones place. So 97 plus 1 equals 98. Bring your answer down, and that's your final answer. So your assignment this week is going to be in Seesaw again. You're going to solve these 4 problems by adding to find the sum. You can either use the drawing tool or you can type text in each of these. You need to use one of the 2 strategies and look for your friendly numbers, just like we just practiced. I also make sure you are showing your thinking. If you're not showing me your way of thinking, I'm going to send it back so you can add that. I don't want to just see the answer. I want to see how you got to your answer, just like we do in the classroom. So I cannot wait to see your awesome work. Keep it up.